What is up, guys? My name is Brandon. Today we are going to be doing a headlight restoration using this 3M Ultra Headlight Restoration Kit on my wife's CRV. And I have used this before on my Civic, which I'll come over here and take a look. Step in out of the wind. I was really happy with the results from using this kit. I think that's between 4 and 5 months ago that I did that restoration on my Civic, and it turned out really well. I just wanted to kind of test it. I did a test kind of, I guess, through the winter. Really the thing is how it's gonna last through summer, which is coming up. But I've been really happy with the results, and I wanted to wait a little while before I tried it on this vehicle. And I'd say the starting point is about the same. I mean, these are pretty foggy, pretty hazy. I am going to keep the lights in the car. So I'm not going to actually remove anything. I'm just gonna mask off. And if you did want kind of a more thorough restoration, you would probably want to take these out. But I mean, the shape of these lights, I'm not too worried about. We'll see as we go. There's a little bit of kind of angular geometry up by the turn signals, which that is going to be the worst looking part by the time we're finished. But this really, this is really just for improved visibility and just headlight efficacy, not so much about cosmetics. So I will go flip those headlights on now. All right, so I'm gonna start by cleaning up the headlights, just kind of using this little debugger sponge here with the stiffer mesh around it, and just kind of clean any bug guts and stuff off of it. And then I will dry it up and mask off because we're gonna be using a drill and various grits of sandpaper throughout.
Done. Right on the fucking butt. You know from California. Like, dude, that place is low key. Like this.
Yeah, I can't. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
They all do it. We got 8 years, bro.
If you do wait, I don't remember something.
You're kind of brutal.
It reminds me of.
Step in out of the wind again. So that should be more than enough coverage. The thing is, as you're kind of going along with this wheel, it likes to kind of kick out, and if you don't have really good control over it with your drill, it can kind of walk off a little bit more than you would expect. So I like doing the double layer of thin masking tape, just to give a little bit of extra cushion in case anything weird does happen, so that it doesn't get onto the paint. The other side will look the same, but let's go on into the first step, which is, let's see, what is the first? Looks like the first grit is gonna be 500, and we can get to drilling now. All right, I just found out I had my recording on-off inverted, so I just finished up with the 800, so I will be sure to go back and film the 500. But here's what it looks like after the 800. One thing also I wanted to mention, and part of the reason I wanted to stop and then start a new clip is, so you get 6 of these gold 500 grit, and then only 4 of these white 800 grit sanding discs. I kind of wish they had thrown in maybe like one more, because it seems like the 800 got a little gunked up before, before I was totally done with this. But overall, this looks pretty good. One thing I didn't show is that I went in with one of these 800s, and here's, like I said, where that kind of angular, there's like a bevel here, so I just kind of went in with the 800 and tried to keep it circular, and just went in and kind of hand sanded down in there a little bit. You don't want to do maybe too much of that, just because when we go to wet sand, I feel like it'd be harder to get in there and get a good wet sand with what they've provided. So that part will probably look a little bit noticeably different from the rest near the side marker. But like I said, this is just kind of for safety and enhanced visibility and stuff. All right, let's try this again. Alrighty, let's wipe it clean and see if we have any yellow spots still and see what spots we missed scuffing.
Yeah, but it's like, it's cool there. Like, they were cool. They know. Like, if we did good at a game or something, yo, we're honestly, if I was good at college, I wasn't going to do because if I was still in there, like, eventually the FBI would whatnot. You know what I mean? I'll be told about it.
All right, now I gotta admit, the first time I did this, I was not a believer in the process. It still looks kind of nasty, a little bit hazy. You can see some, in fact, on this side, you can still see quite a few swirl marks from sanding. I almost wonder if my wet sand disc kind of got a little gunked up in advance, but this is why I love this product so much. Is once we go to apply this clear coat over top, everything just evens out, and it just ends up looking amazing. The only thing is, this is definitely, if there is a part of the process that's kind of easy to screw up, it's going to be this part. This clear coat liquid kind of does like to run a little bit, so you have to check your pressure a little bit as you go. And then if any of it gets on the paint or anything, you definitely want to make sure you get it off right away. But even still, looking kind of a little rough on the sanding. This stuff is kind of idiot proof because it will end up looking great once we get that clear coat on. So we're gonna go, I think it's one coat to both headlights, and then we let it dry for 5 to 15 minutes, and then we go on with the second coat and then let that dry up. I don't know, 1 hour before you turn it on and get the headlights on and everything. So that'll be it. Let's apply this first layer of clear coat. I don't know if it's showing up, but I do have a little run right here. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of try to get that out. The other thing I forgot, when I did this on my Civic, it was bubbling really badly. So I'm just gonna try to smooth it out as much as possible. I don't see any bubbles this time. And I think that was the only run, but my goodness, that looks pretty good. Get a little bit more up on top here. There we go. And you probably really don't want to reapply once you've already gone in and done it once. But I did, so. All right, we're gonna let that set for about, like I said, 5 to 15 minutes. It's pretty warm and sunny out today, but my gosh, oh man, the glare from the sun is not doing this any favors. But man, these look amazing now. Looks like a brand new car. Even on this side, like I said, where it was a little more rough looking, looks pretty good to me. All right, just about to go in with the second clear coat. One thing I wanted to point out, there does look like there's some smudging, and definitely these bubbles will be visible on camera as well as on this side. So these are actually like aftermarket headlights that I don't think are Honda brand. No, they are Stanley brand. And they have, yeah, I think there's just not a good seal. So all those kind of the smear looking stuff and the bubbles, I think is just condensation that's worked its way in through the headlight. That's definitely no knock against this restoration kit. So if you do see any of that, just kind of be aware. Although you can end up with bubbles and smears and stuff, like I said, if you mess up applying that clear coat, but whatever's showing up on camera is not anything on the top layer. It's something that's kind of contained on the inside of the headlight. All right, and that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. These turned out amazing. Definitely, like I said, I mean, for such a cheap, I think these are like 15 bucks. Cheap, easy, quick. I didn't quite get a timing. It says on the box about, I think, either 40 or 45 minutes. I probably took a little bit longer just because I move slow. I know I do. It's really a curse. It is. But yeah, I mean, you really can't beat the transformation on this. And just like I said, knowing that it lasts, I need to see on, like when it starts to go bad, what the process for getting it back in shape again. But I mean, even if it is this whole process going through that again, it lasts at least 6 months. I know that. So, if you kind of compared that out, priced it out against like installing new headlights, I think this is definitely the way. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.